Hello and welcome to this Checkmate in 3 chess puzzle from H D Morwood in 1879. Black just has the king and a pawn left. White has the king, queen, rook and pawn. It's White's turn. Can you see the checkmate in 3? Checking the king by moving your queen to d3 isn't a mate in 3, but it is a mate in 4. The black king can move up. You can check with the rook. The black king moves up again. You can then move the king out to get ready for the mate. The king moves over. The pawn can't move, you can then checkmate in just 4 with the queen. Moving your rook to a4 is only a mate in 4, not 3. If the king moves down, it's a simple ladder mate, but if the king moves up, you move your queen to c6, forcing the king to the right. You then move your queen down to e4, checking the king, and then finally you can mate in 4 with the rook. Moving your king to f7 is actually another mate in 4, but not 3. If the black king moves up, you can check with the rook. It forces the king back down to f4. You can then move your queen down to check the king, forcing the king back up again. Then you can mate in just 4 with the queen or the rook. Checking the king by moving your queen to b7 is only a mate in 4, not 3. King can move to the left. You can then move the queen in to force the king back to the right again. You can then sandwich the king onto the 5th rank. King has to move to the right, and then you can move the queen in, forcing the king up to f6, and then you can finally mate in just 4 with the rook. Okay, let's have a look at the solution to this one. So pause the video if you want some more time. To get the checkmate in 3 for white, you need to move your queen to d8. The king moves up to e5, you can move your rook over to e3. And if the king moves to f5 or f4, you can mate in 3 by the queen to g5 move. If the black king decides to move to f4, you can move your queen to d5, sandwiching the king between the queen and the rook. The black king then has to move to g4, and you can move your queen to g5 to do the mate in 3. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.